Love that. Love that so much.
Missiles!
These things do like, it feels like very piddly damage.
Well, if they take 2 hits, would 50% be piddly damage?
Yeah, but that's on those things, not on some of the other stuff.
Okay.
Because I remember trying to get through that wall being really obnoxious. We were down in the ocean.
Ah.
Huh, passed it.
Yeah, I think you might have had to go. Yeah, you had to go over the top
There it
and.
is.
Yay.
Stupid Jason's always gotta do everything around here. Jason's back! Hold the applause for Jason.
Jason's back! A Jason story!
Don't mock the story. Jason loves that story. Jason does not like exploding, though. That was a beautiful story about Jason's grandfather fixing everything. You know, Jason was named after his grandfather.
Really?
Jason doesn't understand why it's so hard to remember Jason's name when his grandfather's name is Jason. It makes Jason's tragic backstory about Jason's mother not remembering Jason's name all the more tragic.
Was it the PlayStation Blaster Master? I think it might be that one, but that takes place, I think, like 25-ish years to the NES original, where Eve...
Wait, are you saying Jason becomes an old man?
Jason, you may want to cover your ears for this part, because I think in that one, Jason gets kidnapped by the mutants, and his son needs to save Jason.
Jason doesn't believe it. Jason
Also-
is too cool and badass to be like that.
Although, Jason does get married.
You better
To-
not say Jason gets married to Sophie. Jason had plans for Fred. Plans, he says!
Jason's wife is named Eve.
Oh, so not the crazy person I found in the caves. Jason can think of why he would name someone Eve, but Jason thinks it's fine if he can find someone else. That isn't Sophie. After all, Jason's a genius. Who wouldn't want a genius like Jason?
Yeah,
Have you calmed down now from the chuckles?
a little bit, a little bit.
Let's hold off the other way around.
Yeah, I think the initial way was...
If only I had a flamethrower. Wait, I do. I have it back.
Yes!
I thought I was out. I thought I was still out.
Victory! Victory for Zim and Jason!
No. Only for Jason! Jason is the only one worthy of victory.
Although I did see... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just imagining one of Jason's plans to like get his mom to remember his name is to literally put on a name tag that says, "Hi, my name is Jason." And it still doesn't work.
I did see that in the trailer for Blaster Master 3, Mother Brain is a normal enemy.
I feel like you mentioned that one before.
I think I may have mentioned it in
Jason
2.
doesn't like this! This is supposed to be the control facility for the glacier area, but it looks like there's nothing here.
Watch out, Jason! I'm detecting a mutant in that room!
Don't lie to me, Sophie, I don't see anything! Jason sees nothing! Jason thinks the entire room is a mutant. Wait. Jason thinks the entire room is a mimic!
Oh no!
Looks like there's a lot of them, but they aren't gonna stop Jason!
Oh my god, mimic rooms?
Mimic rooms filled with mimic items.
Oh my god, like that's... Oh my god. Do they have Street Fighter bullshit kicks?
Why not?
I think when I encountered a mimic in Dark Souls, I said like, what kind of Street
There we
Fighter...
go, that's much better.
Yes. I think one of my things was like, what kind of Street Fighter kick is that?
I don't remember, it's been so long. I don't remember that one specifically. There we go.
Because... Don't... Yeah, because I remember the Mimic having like some kind of spinning kick attack.
Oh yeah, it does a freaking, like a roundhouse kick, like a Chuck Norris roundhouse kick or something.
Yeah, well like a jumping roundhouse kick.
Yeah. Like Chuck Norris.
Or Ryu from Street Fighter.
I wouldn't know, I barely play Street Fighter.
Okay.
Your reference is lost on me, foolish human.
You should really play some of the classics.
I really shouldn't, because it's a fighting game, and I really don't like fighting games.
Well, maybe you should play some of the classic video games in general, then.
I played Star Fox. I played Mario. What more do I need?
Have you ever played Star Fox 2?
I have. I didn't get very far in it, but I have played it.
Awesome.
That's because it got released on the Switch.
If I didn't bring it up before on one of these things. I think the story was, since the N64 was so close to releasing, it's like, why do we want something SNES 3D when there'll be N64 3D?
Yeah. Wall climb? It only took this long to get this thing? Climb on cliffs and walls. Move towards the cliff or wall while holding the wall button to begin climbing. The wall button doesn't tell me anything.
Great job, Jason! Are you alright? You're not injured, are you?
Well, my spleen's over in one corner, and my foot is in another corner,
Oh
and
God,
my
Jason!
head's kind of up in the air at the moment.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, good.
Well, about everything except the spleen, really, but Jason doesn't need one of those. Otherwise, Jason's all good here.
Whew, thank goodness. I have something I want to talk to you about when you get back.
Got it. Jason's heading back now.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for you.
Is there an option to just... Jason's just gonna go this way. Jason can't jump high enough. Jason is disappointed in himself.
Well, to the right is another health up.
Jason is wondering if there's an ejection seat inside Sophia to get rid of Sophie. Jason doesn't want to talk about his feelings. So, you had something you wanted to talk to Jason about, huh?
Before I do that, Fred, go over and sit with Jason.
Did you change his vocal cords, Sophie? Because he did not sound like this before, I don't think. Fred was sitting in the palm of her hand, and he seemed to understand our language because he hopped on over to me, to Jason, and sat by Jason's feet. All his injuries look like they've been healed thanks to Sophie's medical treatment. But is it really medical when there's machinery poking out of him?
Our drone here, also known as Fred, had but one purpose when it came to this planet. To blend in naturally with creatures that lived on this planet and search for the whereabouts of mutants.
Sophie, what are you saying? Let me guess, we're not on Earth.
Then, the mutants began to consume all the planet's natural resources and life forms, and the planet fell into a state of ruin. The mutants invaded my home planet too. Thanks to the help of some extraordinary people, we were able to hold on to our home, but the destruction was massive. That's when they developed something we could use to oppress the mutants. That was scattered throughout space and rescue people on other planets at the same time. That would be none other than Sophia the Third here. There was also a project that said you created a support bot that could perform maintenance and adjustments on Sophia. And for that support bot, well, that's actually an android. Model Nord 2057, Eve. In other words, that's me.
Oh, wait, you're done talking now? Wait.
No?
Wait. Are you telling Jason that you're just some clappity-trapping robot? Are you saying that you actually got into your memory banks?
Yeah, sorry they didn't say anything about that until now.
Jason doesn't know. But maybe Jason lets it slide. This time. But is everything you just said really true?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not supposed to be telling you this. Excessive interaction with the planet's native life forms is forbidden. But since you saved me, I felt that you had a right to know.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So, let me just get this plot straight.
Yes.
Sophie. Sorry, Eve. I'm thinking Jason logic here. Sophie. God damn it! Wow. I've trained myself
Eve.
too well. So Eve is an android sent by another. I'm going to assume species. Along with the Sophia the Third, which for whatever reason there's only 3 at this point, unless each one from each planet is like a different number.
Actually, I'm not too sure if they will say this in the game, but Sophia the Third is tank number 01. All the other ones you encounter in later games have higher numbers. Why they call it Sophia the Third, I don't really know.
So so the question is, I assume that this is not Earth that we're on. This isn't some fucked up version of Earth.
To the best of my knowledge, it is not Earth, but it is Jason's home planet.
So that leaves me with one of 2 things I need to ask. One, is this in a future where humans have seeded other planets and each one has now become its own human homeworld? Or 2, is Eve created by a completely different species, in which case, why does she look human?
I believe she is created by... Well, here's what I don't understand. And spoilers for Blossom Master 3 here, Eve has parents. So I'm not too sure if it's parents in the sense of her creators, like Dr. Light being Mega Man's father, or is she using the term android in the way of Android 18?
Like Dragon Ball, where she's in fact a cyborg.
Yes, so...
See, here's the problem. That wouldn't make sense because her organic parts would still age. And from the sound of it, if they're traveling through space, they're going to want her not to age. I would assume full synthetic, but then how does she have a child with Jason?
Then again, it might not be the same Eve because I'm not too sure how much this is based on Worlds of Power, which is the Blaster Master novel, and how much this is original story. Because remember, Eve wasn't in Metafight or the original Blaster Master.
I don't really care about that. I'm just trying to fill in logic holes. Because there seems to be a lot of them here, or at least very large ones that aren't making sense at the moment.
Maybe things will come together in Blaster Master 3 because some parts are revealed about other meta fighters.
So at this point, here's what I'm going to assume. Because you have told me that Jason has a son. I'm going to assume it's a Jason clone at this point. Because if Eve is full synthetic, which is the most logical thing that makes sense, there's no way for Eve to have a child.
So, yeah, I'm not too sure if, I believe it's called Blasting Again, is still canon in the Zero universe. Yeah, like that was my statement. Like, I'm not too sure if Blasting Again is canon in the Zero universe. So, they might not have a kid in this universe, but they might make a subtle nod to Blasting Again at the end of Blaster Master 3, like in the future. Jason's son, something. No, that's not it. I just really wanted to tell you everything.
You know, it's very funny that for some reason, you're having feelings. Robots shouldn't have feelings!
Thank you for being beside me all this time, Jason. This is where we part ways. I have to continue this on my own.
What do you mean?
It's exactly as I said. You found Pred, so this means you accomplished what you came here for. That's why there's no need for you to keep putting yourself in danger. Fighting against these mutants. Leave the rest of this to me. I want you to return to the surface.
Sophie, you're trying to take away my tank. I don't appreciate that. And when Jason uses the word I, you know it's serious.
But Jason, why?
I just told you! This tank is mine! I found it! Finders keepers, I don't care if you had it first. It's all mine. Also, there's something about the mutants I want to take care of. He just called it Earth.
So it may be Earth in the far future?
It's a really fucked up Earth. That's kind of what I'm understanding then. Yeah, I gotta take care of these things anyway, because they'll destroy Earth. Then I can't... something. I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Point is, it's my tank!
You don't have to worry. I will...
Sophie, you're not a genius. I'm a genius. Therefore, I need to be here. Also, my tank. I don't trust you with it alone. Besides, even if I would let you have it, if you fail, do you have some other way to stop the mutants?
Well,
Even if you don't think you're gonna fail, you should always eliminate any risks you can, right? You are a robot, right? What is the most logical way to have this... get this finished? What is the most likely chance of success? With or without me? A genius. Besides, you know what needs to be done in order to make that happen. Sophie, Jason wants to be there, not for you, but for Sophia, my tank. Just like Sophia has been there for me. It's my turn to support this tank. I held up my hand towards Sophie. I blue screened for a second.
Jason, will you give me your support?
Sophie's hand joined together with mine. I held it as tightly as Jason held it as tightly as Jason could. Yeah, leave it to Jason. And by leave it to Jason, I mean this tank is mine and you're giving me the keys.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if I can like pop in and pop out to like save this point.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a save option, isn't there?
Yes.
Yes, there is. All right. And I think that's it for this session.
Yes. So, next time on Blasting Master Zero, we will be collecting the other health item and heading back. There's a lot of areas to explore now that we have a wall climb.
Jason just wants this adventure to be over, so he can take Fred, go home, dump Sophie in some kind of dumpster, and take my beautiful Tank Sophia the Third with me.
Jason really hates Eve.
No,
Oh my
he's
god.
just getting very tired of her annoying voice, especially after that really long monologue.